Hey y'all, listen, I'm out here with my bald head sweating because I just been on my fucking meadow. A goddamn Calhoun County Sheriff's helicopter has been circling the meadow. I have been telling him to drop down. All we got up here is a garden. We're just homesteaders living out here on Bunting Farm, but they have attacked Paige Force before on her property. She did grow some plants up there like 3 or 4 years ago. All in the past, they didn't even charge her for it. They didn't even charge her for it, but now they're over here harassing us again. I'm gonna tell you right now, they didn't just come over here. This happened somewhere or another. But I got this live on, so please, if you just keep it on the side, listen, brothers and sisters. I don't ask y'all for a bunch, but the fucking sheriffs are about to bust down my door. I believe they are. The last time they come up here, they was ugly. This is something I can't handle. I can't handle police, so this is gonna get ugly. So I want a video confirmation on this. So what I'm gonna show you is, look, all I got is my K-bar, and I'm taking it out right now. That is nothing but a 5-inch K-bar, and I'm sticking it over here. My Matasic just took his knife out. Now let me explain what happened. Somebody thinks we're growing some weed up here. I put up a lot of pictures on Facebook. Y'all, they was from friends from Colorado and California and from legal grow ops. Those were not from me. Those ain't you don't ever see me in them. You just see some stuff. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. There ain't no weed on this fucking property. There ain't nothing. There's a lot of growing stuff because we are growers. We grow a full variety garden. We grow hemp. I mean, not hemp. We grow herbs. We were trying to get a hemp license because hemp is legal in the state of West Virginia. But we missed out this year. We missed this growth season, so we're going to wait because they want like $25 an acre. And last time they snuck up like Indians on a hillside, y'all. This just happened about 7 to 10 minutes ago. Y'all know I ain't no worrisome son of a bitch. I ain't in fear. What I want y'all to see is if the police come up on me, we ain't done nothing. There wasn't no search warrant to come over our property here. I got a camper up there, a man named Matt that come from New York. I got a camper up there. It's been up there 3 weeks. I live up there in the hooch. It's up there on the meadow, up that little hill right there. As you see, we got chickens around. This ain't nothing but poor people. 2 Social Security, 3 people live here, get Social Security disability from PTSD. We live mellow. We do pick wild edibles to eat out here. We live off the land and a little bit out of the store. We mix it up. It's Bunting Farm, y'all. I've got over a year, 14 months of videos just from this place, and tens of thousands of people and people that have visited here. And everybody tell you there ain't no weed here. People can smoke weed here. That's their business. We don't care. We don't bother with what people do, like motherfucking Calhoun County Sheriff's Department. And let me ask you something before this, if this ever makes it in front of a judge. I just want to say this to whatever law enforcement and the helicopter that I've got on video demanding that you come sit down on our property or to leave, but you wouldn't leave. So I demanded that you sit down on the property. I was in the Navy. I know how to pull a helicopter down. I was giving you all the proper aviation signals. I got every second of it right here, Mr. Law Enforcement. Here's what I want to know. You came over our property with infrared cameras. I saw the second bay, all your cameras, your guy working them, the 2 bays, all 4 doors on your helicopter opened up. Marked with sheriff, marked with the number. Watch you circle our place 15, 20 minutes while I'm in the top of the meadow screaming at you, telling you to come put your fucking helicopter down. Why wouldn't you put your fucking helicopter down, law enforcement? Because you were breaking the law. You just broke our right. You did not have a warrant. That was a warrantless search. You were maybe 10 yards above the property line. I mean, above the ground at several points. You came all in the meadow. You freaked all these people out with PTSD. They're all in that fucking house. All the work that we've done emotionally and psychologically with people here with love, you just fucking ruined Calhoun County law enforcement. So thank you for fucking with people's heads, you pieces of shit motherfuckers. And I'm going to tell this to the judge that convicts me for whatever you're going to convict me for, because when they come up here, it's going to get ugly. What you're going to convict me for right here, motherfucker, is being a free American citizen. I'm not a sovereign citizen. I'm an American citizen. Check this out, motherfucker. See that right there? You got one of them, judge. You got one of them police. I got a United States passport. I served in the United States Navy and also served in the Southern militias down south and watched you federal fucking pieces of shit. And whoever it is up here fucking around, whether you're coal miners, you work with the energy companies, you want to fucking around, you with Halliburton, you're going to manipulate local law enforcement. When they come up that driveway, y'all, it ain't going to be pretty. And I just hope they don't. Because they probably ain't going to listen to reason, and it's probably going to hurt. It's probably going to hurt a lot. But you know what? We got to stand up for ourselves. The judge that sees this, the law enforcement that sees this, if it ever gets out, I hope some one of y'all out here somewhere, because this is going live. I'm not playing around. Y'all know I don't live in fear. I live in reality. And we're going to live in some reality today. We're going to live in some reality today. I am Jared. I'm filming it. I got it right here. I got my driveway covered. I got a mountain right here to the side. Say I'm facing due east right there. That's one hill they can come down. And there's a small road right down here. I don't know if everybody can see down to that small road. That would be where I'm going to consider a point of entry. But there is no action. Maybe they're spooking us. When my phone ran out of battery, filming this, y'all, I only had like 20%. They ate it all up, but I got some video on here. How low he is of me demanding, saying, "Hey, motherfucker, put your helicopter down." I'm saying, "Lawman, put your helicopter down. There is nothing here. Put your helicopter down." He would not put his helicopter down. He just kept on fucking with us and fucking with us. Now, like I said, if this was a pop bomb and all of us were in our 40s and 50s and 60s and in good health, that'd be one thing. My brothers and sisters here suffer from PTSD. People come here to heal, and the police can't be doing this to shit. We ain't got nothing to do with none of this. We ain't got nothing to do with society, law enforcement, or nothing. We're just brothers and sisters here living in peace and in poverty together just to get by. We have our own skirmishes. We have our own little thing here, but it's ours. We have no reason for law enforcement to ever be on this property whatsoever. Do we ever invite or need law enforcement to ever come on Bonnie Lee Farm property? And the lady Paige Forth that owns this place, she has already said that from her mouth. She has already been harassed by these people 4 or 5 years ago. It sent her into a deep depression. I'm not giving out her business. She's just getting over it now, and the motherfuckers come again? Oh, hell fucking no. That's some bullshit, man. That's some bullshit right there. I just thought about that, man. That just hit me. That just hit me, y'all. It could even be the anniversary of when they came over and fucked with her before. And here they are again. And she just got over a bunch of shit. Well, I hope she's strong. We are, David Shipman. Yeah, and I'm going to try to stay peaceful. It is always a war on the poor folks. Yeah, I hope somebody does. I don't want this one for the numbers, y'all. This ain't no brotherhood video right here. This ain't no unity video. This is a fuck the police video 101. I'm tired of them. They're not gonna hurt these people. They gonna hear about it and they beat my ass, y'all. Well, goddamn, I got a little insurance now, I think somewhere, and I'm pretty sure they gotta fix me up. So whatever. It's sickening and it's tiresome. But everybody saw me to take my and it's just a matter of fact that K-bar is 4 inches 990 thousandths. I took 10 thousandths off of it, so it would be under. So it would be under 5 inches. That's a legal knife in every goddamn state anyway. But I don't want them to shoot me dead because they think I'm reaching for a weapon or they see a knife and they can use that as an excuse. This is why Facebook Live is on, and this is why I'm going to tell every single one of my brothers and sisters out there, especially my black brothers getting shot in the street, when people do this for you or you do it for yourself, I'm sorry, but it's all we got. But I'm doing it. I'm not afraid of nothing, but I am scared and worried that the goddamn police is fixing to come up in this yard and it's going to get ugly. Because I ain't got nothing for them, and I didn't ask them to come here, and they just flew a helicopter over our property for 20 to 30 minutes, 10 yards above it, and they can't miss them. It was a search. It was an illegal search. Now I'm waiting on the illegal seizure. There's nothing to seize. There's nothing on this property illegal. There's nothing for them to get. Period. Period. So there you go. That's all I can tell you. And no, and this is what I'm trying to say. The name of it is Bonnie Lee Farm. That's the name of the farm. But Jared, I'm glad you said that. Don't let them entrap me. Okay. I'm gonna catch your ass whooping. Well, you don't know what you're gonna get with the police these days, Jared. And we talk about this all the time, don't we? We talk about this with our brothers and sisters, especially our black brothers and sisters like you. Because of your color, and because of now I'm looking like some homegrown terrorist now, living up in the mountains. Helicopters coming over my house. I'm in the same boat with you people. So you see what I'm saying now, brother? I'm in the same boat with y'all. Everybody in this household, and our skin color is white, but the law enforcement is all blue. I don't know what they're gonna do when they come up. And maybe you're right. I am thinking, but I don't want to deal with the law. Y'all, I hate them. I hate the police. All they ever done is beat me. All they ever done is beat people around me. I only expect one action from them because that's all I've ever gotten. It's all I've ever gotten for the whole 2000s and in the late 1990s. That's all I've ever gotten is beaten by police. And federal police down at Fort Benning, they'll beat you down there at Fort Benning in a heartbeat. They'll beat you like you ain't shit. And them boys will be your own same age laughing at you. Beating you with goddamn nightsticks, MPs. I'm telling you, man, police are taught to beat us down. And that's why this is on, Jared. I am going to try to stay safe, all y'all. I mean, I am. I put this on live. We're 5 minutes in. I mean, I'm just like I said. I am worried. I ain't in fear of it. I'm preparing for it. Maybe we can make a little lesson right here real quick. Maybe I can chill out. I'm preparing. See what I talk about mentally preparing? I thought they was going to come. And it's something I can't stop. It's something I live or die on that one, right? So come up here and cut the fucking computer on after filming them. At first, I was going to shoot the motherfucker moon, and I was just shooting them birds and telling them to drop that helicopter so I could whoop his ass. And I did say that. If he could hear me or not, I doubt he could hear me with that helicopter. You know that. I mean, I couldn't hear nothing but the helicopter. I couldn't hear my old lady screaming, crying. You know, I couldn't hear my roommates and my family here at Bunting Farm screaming and wondering what the fuck's going on, knowing what's going on. So I'm preparing for it, and that's why I'm on here. And I'm gonna stay right here. If I stop this one, if I stop this live, or if I just keep it going, what does it matter? I mean, hell, it's just money. That's some crazy shit, y'all. But I am preparing for it. That's the lesson I'm trying to make out of this. I think that they're gonna come get me, and I ain't afeared of it, but I'm worried about it, and I'm gonna prepare for it and face it. And it's gonna suck. And I told y'all it would suck. Anybody that even gets pulled over by the police, that's traumatic these days. Just for a traffic stop, just because you were speeding, because we don't know how they're gonna act. So we do need to cut our cameras on. I'm preparing for this part of it. And I'm gonna let them know as soon as they walk up that they're being fucking filmed. And I hope that one of my brothers and sisters will come out here on the porch because they're all scared in the house. Can you imagine the fucking energy around Bonnie Lee Farm right now? Man. I'm gonna go get me a drink of water, y'all. If you don't mind, can you keep an eye out for me? Jesus fucking Christ on the cross. Oh, man, I hope somebody got them BB guns off the porch. Look, all I got up there are some, y'all can see, just some long bows. Nobody's armed here. The biggest thing we got here is a Benjamin air rifle that Mike just bought. Whatever. There's nothing here. I mean, I'm just saying this out loud. And I was in there thinking, you know, hey, worst things, worst come to worst. Uh, it's not so fantastic to think that I can be any different than anybody else that's been lied upon, or had police come up and fuck with them and something go bad. So the video evidence does seem to turn things. It don't get the cops off the hook, but at least it saves a man's name and a man's reputation. We know that all those black brothers that we saw shot down and the cops got off and said it was a clean kill, we all knew it wasn't a clean kill. And guess who else knows? The fucking piece of shit cop that shot him. They know that it wasn't a clean kill. You know what I mean? They knew it wasn't a clean kill. So we know. We can't rely on this court system no more, y'all. It ain't set up for us. It's set up to fill prisons, commercial, corporate, industrial prisons for the new workforce of America. And by the next 7 years, there's only going to be about 50 to 100 million of us to be the worker slaves for this resource nation. I'm in West Virginia hollering at frackers and coal miner people. And I'm thinking it's more weed because they're circling the field and they got them infrared cameras. I saw the infrared cameras. They had a nice little setup. But ain't nothing up there. And it is peak of it would be if there was anything growing out there besides ironweed and butterfly weed and a bunch of herbs and spices and tomatoes and zucchini and peppers and bell peppers and all this kind of stuff growing up there. You know, asparagus was growing. I mean, we'll be growing some cabbage. That's about the only green they'll get. But they're getting us all marked and measured. And I can't help. I might be being paranoid right now, but I did just have a motherfucking helicopter flying over the property. And I do got all the people here freaking out. So I am trying to be level headed and think. But my clearest thought right now is they're going to start this fucking taking us out, man. I've already lost my YouTube channel, y'all. My other Facebook account's gone. Am I supposed to take that as a coincidence too? Am I supposed to take that as a coincidence? And now sheriff's fucking chopper over the property looking for weed or looking for whatever it is they're looking for. I'm assuming, and I'm going to say that on a legal standpoint, it is my assumption that Calhoun County law enforcement or whatever law enforcement that was over our property illegally searching our property. Here comes some cars, y'all. Well, it was law enforcement, but I don't know. No, that's just a little silver truck. Okay, now y'all see where the road is. All right, so get a little visual on that. I'm gonna leave this camera just like that. I'm spooked. I am spooked. I ain't got nobody got my back. All I got is myself, and I know I'm a stupid son of a bitch, and I'm an angry free man. So I'd rather die free, but I just don't like the thought of none of this. I'm running. Yeah, I'm running on electricity, Jared. Good idea. I'm on my laptop, and now West Virginia ain't cannabis legal, Julia, but it is hemp legal. But we didn't get the hemp license, and thank God, because they would have come landed that helicopter and destroyed a quarter acre of our fucking crop if we'd have had one. Yeah, that's a good idea, Sharon. I agree. Yeah, it's difficult to get on and off, so I just leave it on. Case off as well. There you go. Yeah, I can't think about everything right now, and this is why, y'all. Just like Sharon saying, do something smart. This is why our unity and our brotherhood is so fucking important, y'all. I can't think about everything right now. Everybody's tripped out and waiting. Everybody's bunkered down. I'm in my bunker. I'm just happen to be the front fucking line. We know that we're in the right. We know that they just illegally searched. But I also know that I can get shot. Hey, for an unsheathed knife. So let me just fucking do this. The knife is back in the sheath, and safety snap is snap. And it's about 5 feet away from me. So if they think I'm grabbing that and they can see it behind that easy boy right there, they can kiss my rebel ass and kill me. Fuck them. But this is where we need to really think about what we mean to each other. You see what I'm saying right now? This is we all have good ideas, and in stressful situations that we prepare for, like I'm prepared for, but you can't think of everything. Brothers and sisters can think about this shit. We can talk to each other when bad things happen, and when we live in groups and talk like that. So this is making me think about what's going on here at the farm anyway, on house politics, and I'm gonna think about that. And I'm gonna try to learn from this too. I love y'all too, man. I appreciate you being here. I'm not trying to take your time. I didn't mean to put up some drama-filled thing, but I'm running down the hill because what I do is I only get internet down here. So I like watch a movie or something or listen to music. Actually, I'll take my laptop and it's about 150 yards up to my hooch. So after my phone ran out and I couldn't video him anymore, he's still there. And I'm still trying to get him to come down. When he finally goes away, I snatched my laptop down, and that's when I thought, if I ain't got this on film, they can find this and get rid of it. I can't get live up there. So I come down here and I threw everything together real quick. But we were under a helicopter attack from Calhoun law enforcement. I'm saying that right now. We take it as an attack. I got basically I don't want to say victims, but casualties. I got some casualties of war in there. People that already got PTSD from this very type of behavior from law enforcement. But we got to stick together, y'all. Thanks, Jared. Yeah. Hey, you gotta walk away from more in this system, Sharon. I'm telling you right now, this shit's getting crazy. And look, even if and I hope, and I know y'all do too. I know as much as we like to see some blood and gore, I hope it ain't mine. But if nothing does happen, that's cool too. I just thank you for being there. My family's here too. But Karen Sue's up on the hill and Steve and Paige and Ravana are right there. Mike's in a little root cellar over here. He's probably got the best place not to get shot. He's in an old root cellar bunker back over there behind that shed right there. I can't see it. Right way back there with that little red thing. So, spooky shit. Hold on. Thank you. Listen, I'm glad it's Archangel Michael, because if there was one angel from the King James Bible that I would hang with, would be Michael, because that's an ass-kicking son of a bitch and need to take care of evil fucking entities like this that just come and harass people for no reason. Man, and just think if we'd had a little livestock or a couple of horses up there. I mean, the way that guy was flying it, dude, he was zooming in there. Motherfucker acted like he was on Apocalypse Now or something. Man, I was waiting to hear the music playing. Oh, fucking redneck son of a bitch. Now I'm a redneck. These hillbilly motherfucking cops, man. I mean, they're gonna get. Oh man, I hope I don't got no running. I bet they're badasses, y'all. Can y'all imagine West Virginia hillbilly cops? I mean, good God Almighty, man, it's like wrong turn. Oh man, Lord have mercy. Fuck the police, man. Fuck the fucking police. Why has it got to be like this, y'all? That's the. Thanks, Molly. And yeah, I'm glad. I am glad. I mean, I don't care if it's just one or hey, or even if it's just going live as soon as they shut it down, and they could even shut down this Facebook channel. That would be what they'd have to do. I don't think some local law could do that. I don't know. They fly helicopters over people's land all the time. I'm not scared of that. Hell, 3 Sikorskis came across the ridge line just the other day, and I was like, what the fuck is them Sikorskis going across for? And they were fully armed gunships, and but this is just a sheriff helicopter loaded with cameras, loaded with infrared cameras. I saw all the gear he had. I could even see his face, and he's grinning, and I could even tell he's being smug, man. Dude, he wasn't 10 yards away. I mean, 10 yards away. You know what I mean? And I just saw every expression on his face, him and his buddy, and they was all having them a good old time. And I'm telling them to drop it, and he's looking over laughing at his buddy or something. So I started getting the old Triple H, suck it, I gave him a little bit, but yeah, what the fuck? All I could do was shoot a bird. I mean, you can't do nothing with this shit, y'all. I can take an ass whooping on camera. I got a lot of things can happen. A lot of things can happen, but guess what? It sucks because they can do this and they can get away. And well, Lulu, for anybody else that just joined in as well, I just had some kind of Calhoun County law enforcement sheriff, I think, because it was the Sheriff Brown colors on the sheriff on the helicopter with all 4 bay doors open, fully loaded with cameras, and two officers flying all over our meadow about 4 or 5 years ago, I believe. I don't know the official story. I think it was about 5 years ago. Paige had tried to grow a little bit of hemp for herself, marijuana for herself, for medicinal reasons because she has PTSD. And I just found out that it was hemp, and because she's on Social Security fixed income, she couldn't afford it. So because she's a grower, she only said, well, fuck, I'll just grow some weed. I'm in the middle of West Virginia. What the fuck? I ain't hurt nobody. So when they came in, somebody snitched her out. One of these local holler fucking hillbillies snitched her out. And for some reason, it saved one of her family members from going to jail that wound up dying from heroin abuse. Talk about karma. That's why you don't snitch. People that snitch get bad karma. And they raided her house like it was Tony Montana. It was like, hey, you're fucking cockroach. I mean, it was like a goddamn, they came in. They never gave her no charge because they illegally searched her property. And they illegally searched her property just again. And by the way, I'm just going to say this like it is because I'm going to tell y'all how I think. Here's how I think. I do got one camper I'm going to ask something about up there, but I ain't so sure about him. He seems to be a good dude, but I just did have a neighbor back. When I say neighbor, a guy lives about 6 or 7 miles down the road. Just so happened to come by that day. So he was on cookout and was asking me about a few things. And I just kind of blew him off. I haven't had anything on my Facebook or anything like that that would warrant something happening right away. So basically what I saw was somebody on their computer, and then a few days ago I saw somebody, and then this happens right then. I don't like having to wonder what the fuck mankind's doing out there. I don't want to have to wonder what other people's doing when I'm not hurting anybody. And this is what I mean when the laws are fucked up for all of us, y'all. This is where you really got to stop and think for a minute. The laws are messed up for all of us because, all right, for one, my Fourth Amendment just got trampled. Hell, my whole Bill of Rights just got trampled. basically just for that helicopter search. It's happened here before. I mean, I'm in the middle of nowhere, West Virginia. I don't know how to say how much we do rely on wild edible mushrooms and a few little resources around here to live off of. We enjoy very simple things like campsite fires, each other's company, the stars, nothing, silence. We stepped away from this fucking bullshit that I do talk to y'all about all the time and tell you why I stepped away and I ask you to step away. Well, here, brothers and sisters, I hate to say it, but they'll come get on us if they want to. If they want to, they'll come get on us. They just got on me. And I'm a veteran, Jared. That's what worries me, man. The July 4th thing, I made a video, and that had me thinking too. And yes, they do know how to trigger PTSD, and they could have been putting frequencies on us before they got here. They could have had a frequency thing in there trying to get us to do something stupid, like if we would have had some means or weapons to do it, which we do not, and messing with them in that way. They could have tried to provoke like they did to the people in Fallujah and over in the Middle East when they put the microwave frequencies into these villages and make people crazy. And then when they run out with a fucking AK-47 because their brains being shot with microwaves, then they say, oh, it was a terrorist. Well, put some microwaves in my brain, motherfucker, because I ain't got no gun. And all you can do is kill me. That's all they can do to any of us, y'all. And we weren't going to live forever anyway. But I don't want to talk about that right now in a serious situation. And I did just knock on some wood because I am superstitious as fuck. Because I'm an earthbound spirit. But I don't want to be a spirit today. So I want to sit here and talk to y'all and we just get the eggs off of them. That's all. They got good eggs. And I just want to sit here and chill out, which y'all helping me do. You all right, Mike? I mean, probably freak Mike and Matt and everybody else. We're just down here doing our morning thing, and then shit got kind of tight around here, and the next thing you know, there's a fucking helicopter flying over the goddamn fucking house, and I don't know. I mean, I don't like seeing people get spooked in. Yeah, it is illegal, Tanner, to do that, and everything they just did, and that's what I'm thinking. It is some kind of provocation. How long are we into this, y'all? 27 minutes, okay? 27 minutes. Unless they got a flat tire on their MRAP coming here. I don't know if the MRAP's coming, but I do thank y'all because I probably had less time than I thought. If they were going to do, or if they were, I would think if they were going to actually do something. No, I just figured out how to live, Jared, and it's very simple, and I think you're seeing it too. And I do appreciate your work too, brother, a lot. And you'll see me listening in a lot. And but I like to come back after the whole thing's done. And I know this is way off subject, Jared, but you and many other Facebook people, I've noticed with mine and yours as well, because I watch y'all, that most of your views and comments come after the live. So I think it's a good idea to just start what you're doing and not have a little lull to see people come up, but that's cool to wait. You all right, Paige? Mm-hmm. You all right?
Yeah, I just got some case law for you.
What's that?
I just have some case law for you. In the event they show up.
Oh, okay.
The two on the top are flat out. I mean, yeah, you couldn't do that. This one, they were flying at 200 to 300 feet. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, that was fixed-wing aircraft.
Yeah, she's got old Supreme Court cases, so.
That's not Springs or Court of Appeals. Oh, that one's Supreme Court, yeah. But that's the one that basically proves the rule, because they were flying at like 200 feet, I think, without a warrant. And they let that one go. They got convicted. These were similar. Those are our case right there. So like I said, those are our case. This is the exception that proves the rule.
Oh, and then with Paige right here, this is her second time. She's the one I'm worried about. And yeah, Paige, tell me, they just fucking come here and do what they want, man.
Yeah, this isn't our first rodeo on this property. We've had them out here before. Only the first time was the troopers, and they were here within 45 minutes. One of the damn thing I could do. I had 30 plants up on the meadow, but they did not have a warrant. And when we went to court, it got kind of hung up there on account of they had no warrant to fly over my meadow at that low altitude. And I went about looking for the case law. I found it. And I basically won my own case. I told my lawyer about this because, you know, public defenders, man, they don't know shit. They're still learning. So, you know, help give them an education. If you want to know the cases, People versus Sneed, 1973. The People versus Ronald Lee Sabo, Sabo. And the exception that went to the Supreme Court that proves the rules on these is Florida versus Riley. And they were pretty specific about low altitude flights over people's property. No, gonna do that. They put the headlines. I remember when that case got decided, if I'm not mistaken. They put it in all the headlines, and it was okay to fly over property. Yeah, 1989. It was okay to fly over people's property, but they didn't give the conditions of it. They have to have another reason, a legal reason to be there, or they have to have a fucking warrant. No warrant, fuck you. They don't get to come up here, and they don't get to come near this house ever again. So unless their T's are crossed and their I's are dotted, and I doubt it very much with these hicks, they got nothing. So nice job, Phoebes. Did you go rolling off the edge of the earth? Yeah, silly dog. Anyway, I'm not worried now. I mean, my adrenaline actually behaved normally.
Well, that's good, because that's what I was going to ask you, is if you feel like you come,
yeah,
know, with
I mean, like I'm calming down now. My adrenaline.
You know, oh, man, I'm so jacked up.
Yeah, well, I'm actually coming down. You want to have circle?
Nah.
That'll help you bring that adrenaline down, because that rains on my parade every chance I get to go ape shit.
I wish we had some of that weed. We need some weed to smoke to calm down. We don't have.
Yeah, we don't have.
Well, good, Paige. That's a miracle right there.
Yeah, so they show up here and they try to, you ask them for a warrant for that flyover. If they don't have one and they try to tell you they don't need one, you hand them this and tell them, fuck you.
All right.
Or bite me, or whatever comes into your head at that particular time. We've got 2 case laws against you. We've got a Supreme Court case that proves the rule. You know, yeah. Fight me.
All right. Well, that's better than my damn K-bar, ain't it?
Yeah, this won't get you locked up.
Yeah, I heard that. Oh, man, I don't want to. I mean, that jail ain't, especially you can imagine just an old county jail in West Virginia probably wouldn't be too bad. I don't know. They had grit. And yes, I found a can of dip today, some peach kayak, and I'm fixing to take me a dip, y'all. And I ain't been doing no tobacco 6 weeks today, no smoking. And I don't want to smoke a cigarette, but I'm going to be realistic, and because I need to calm down a little bit. Nicotine does help, so. Yeah. And hey, I was mostly worried about Paige. She's a very dear sister. For y'all that don't know the story, this is her property. A lot of really bad things happened in her life, and she just came to get away, but she realized she couldn't do it on her own, and so she reached out. And a couple years later, my brother Steve saw her Bunting Lee Farm blog, and then back April Earth Day a year ago, I was having some issues down in Georgia, and I was wanting to get away. That community had felt falling apart, and I got ripped off. And here was Paige offering again, and where I could have been skeptic and said, no, another person offered me 10 acres to homestead and make into a community farm, and they're just going to rip me off again. I threw all my trust in it, and I said, no, I'm going to try it. So here's Bunting Lee Farm, which shares helicopters flying all around it. Yeah, Harmony, let me know. And Harmony, hey, I know that you said you were going to bring your, listen here, y'all, this is what bothers me. I got a lady right here that asked me if it'd be cool for her and her husband and her 2 sons to come out here and camp this summer. Hey, Ryan, dude, it's going down, brother. I hate this shit. She got an 11-year-old and a 16-year-old boy. Now, what am I supposed to tell this lady? What am I supposed to tell this sister? Huh? Yeah, you can come, but I don't know if you're going to have some helicopter entertainment for the evening. Since Ryan jumped in, I'm going to say it one more time. I got it right here on my phone that went dead, and I got to get to a charger. But the Calhoun County Law Enforcement has been circling our meadow up here about 35 minutes ago, and the last time they did this 4 or 5 years ago, they sent troopers up here, all guys decked out with all the military gear. You know how they do when they do raids, and they raid this place like it's a meth lab or a fucking Tony Montana out of goddamn Scarface or something. It bothered a bunch of people and hurt a bunch of people, but here they go again. So now they're doing it again. There's no reason. We're not growing anything here. It's just people living. We got a garden and in a meadow. So Ryan, they came and so hey brother, and because what's I'm afraid is gonna come up that driveway, and I did say afraid. Uh, Instead of fearing it, I just wanted to get ready for it and make sure that somebody had my back. Hey, I'm just we can't control the world, and I don't want anybody to fear. But shit happens, and that's why this camera's on right now, y'all. Shit happens. I'm just glad that my sister's dealing with it as good as she is, and she's surprised. Gain weight, man. I don't know about all that. That'd take me a dip though, man. But I'm just glad my sister's okay with me, y'all. Now Ryan's picking on me about gaining weight. uh, Lost some hair. I lost some fucking hair. That's what I lost. Um, Man, just fucking y'all, man. I ain't trying to keep y'all all day either. Uh, she said the last time the helicopter flew over, it took 45 minutes for the troopers to get here. So, it's been 35 minutes since 36 minutes since the helicopter flew over since I cut this on. So about 40 minutes. So, if you don't mind, I'm gonna keep it on until I feel better. And I hope you sit here and come in and out. Hey, Rosebud, thank you. All y'all, thank you so much. Yeah, it is. It is ridiculous, Brandon, because a lot of people do grow in the hills, y'all. Go figure. But when they started making ginseng illegal, that's all over the side of this mountain. It's everywhere. It's all down that driveway. I'm gonna show y'all little red berries, or little red berries are coming out right now. Matter of fact, I was about to do a video on it. Another illegal plant, sassafras trees are growing all around here. I got all the illegal plants growing, but not the kind y'all are thinking of. But it's getting crazy that they can just fucking start going over your property, man. And we're not gonna be able to do nothing about it, even with all this video evidence I got right here. A good 20 minutes, they just burned the whole camera out. Video evidence of the sheriff and me and every word I said. I did. I ain't gonna lie. I did tell I get pull that helicopter down here. I'll whoop your ass. So maybe he can use that for an excuse. But we couldn't hear each other. You know, you can't hear a helicopter. And he was so close. It was an old 1980s model helicopter. He was so close. I could see the rust on the rivets. I could see the fucking rust on the rivets. That's how close he was. So yeah, ginseng's illegal. You got to get a license to grow it. You got to cultivate it under. Yeah, you can, right? That's what I'm saying. But you can't just go pick it and sell it. You got to let them. Over so much, you got to tell them what. In other words, if I found a nice Chinese community and they said, "Hey, Bill, we'll pay you $2,000 a year for such and such amount of ginseng," I can't make a business contract with them people and run it as a business. Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's illegal to grow. It ain't illegal to get it. Y'all get it straight. I'm sorry. I'm upset. It's illegal to grow. It's illegal to sell without permits and markers. Just like, why do you think they tell you that wild lettuce is a weed and that you're supposed to spray Roundup on it and kill these weeds? It's because it's the best pain medicine in the world. And look, they get 7 foot, but I wait for them to flower. So look at this. I got a 4-footer right here, right at the porch. Look at them beautiful leaves. And when that thing starts to flower, then I'll cut it, and because that's when it'll be its strongest. But if I needed some right now, I could just go pick a couple bottom leaves and have me some painkiller. Matter of fact, the ghost pipe started. Landed to free my ass. Landed. Hey, Ryan, I will say something to local law enforcement in West Virginia. You were free to land your armed ass down on my meadow when you didn't do it. You pussy. You couldn't land on the meadow. And I didn't want the ass whooping, and I'm not provoking you to come do it. But when you had the opportunity, and I was giving you the Navy Airman code to how to put your helicopter down and to put it down, I squatted down, everything. Showed you right where to put it. Safe spot. You didn't want to do it. You landed it up there before, but you didn't land it up there this time. So, but landed a free. Yeah, that's what I was on. It ain't. I mean, it's yeah, check out the laws in North Carolina and check out the laws Tennessee, all up the Appalachians. DEA is involved in it right now. They're going around busting people, and even the farmers that are getting the hemp licenses in the legal industrial hemp states are being walked through like hell looking for the weed, thinking they're going to try to mix it in. So they're making it a little difficult. But if you get the right permits and all, I mean, if you pay the man, then you can grow free greens. So you can grow things that are free if you pay the man to grow them. I mean, it's yeah, the land of the fee. I like that, John. That's a good one. Land of the fee. Home with the debt slave. Um, Crazy shit, man. That got me where I was saying, man, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I don't like when I get to not trusting. I want to tell y'all a little secret about something. The reason why I talk to y'all about brotherhood, love, and trust, because I fight with it myself, y'all. And shit like this happens. And I get to wondering sometimes, like, why do I even fuck with mankind at all? But there's something good about this. There's something natural about being around people to a certain point and putting things out. So when I tell you to put something out, to put a little trust out to your brother, to show a little love to your sister, even if you don't like her, to drop all these other things that are pitted against us, it's because I got to do it myself. And if I speak it, I do it. If you speak it, you'll do it. That's how spells work. But I'm not casting a spell. I'm just trying to tell you. Spell comes from spelling. The word spelling comes from spell, which means you speak things out, actually. You speak things out to the universe. I can only put that energy out there. Mankind can still do what he wants to do. And 41 minutes, I'm hoping he ain't wanting to do nothing because, man, for one, I just don't want to pay the money. Yeah, Bible says I give you my herbs, but it looks like the sheriff's going to come take them even though I ain't got them. And I'm going to say that again to everybody out there. At this point in time, and right now, there is no marijuana growing on this property, period. There is no marijuana in the ground on the 10 acres that we live on. Nobody even has a sack right now, uh, a bag, a pot. Nobody even has a roach, a joint, nothing. Nothing. Nobody got none of that. It's matter of fact, it's been kind of hectic since the since the solstice party. All that shit ran out a long time ago. But oh, Ryan, goddamn, bro, I wish you would come out here. You, John, all of y'all. I wish anybody come out here. If nothing else, just to wait on the helicopter so you can shoot the man a bird. But the shame on my YouTube's gone, and that's just more haters. That's what I'm telling y'all. I mean, everything of mine getting shut down at one time, right at the beginning of the month of July. YouTube and Facebook. Um, that's 100-something thousand people that were I was learning from. I want to say that first and foremost. I learned from y'all way more than anything you would ever get from me. Every time I get on here, I'm nervous and I feel a little awkward, but I feel comfortable knowing that I'm talking to people that are like-minded and that are learning as well. So as long as we're all learning and we don't know everything, and we keep our cup a little bit empty so we can put some more in our cup, or keep a big saucer so in case our cup is full, we can let it overflow a little bit and go into the saucer. I don't give a fuck. It was to learn, and I learned, so I don't want to give it up. But it's looking like it's going to become a little bit of a problem. Um, and some of those videos on YouTube, y'all, were things or energy that just channeled through me. It wasn't even me, y'all, and it's him. Y'all should see some of the comments. I mean, you can't see the comments, but I got people that I'm friends with to today that say they don't hate white people anymore, that they don't hate black people, that they don't hate black people anymore, that they don't hate people anymore, that they love themselves, that they realize that was a problem the whole time. Over the last 6 years, just thousands of people that said they've learned to love themselves, and it just like be free in here, be free in our minds, because it's the only place we can be free, like the sheriff's proving to me today, or whatever law enforcement that is proving to me today that I'm only free here, but I am free there. And because I came and talked to my tribe and I asked y'all to watch out, and I've been yeah, there's a lot of barriers, brother. I mean, we got to all bring them down. It's all of our responsibility. Y'all stuck with me through this, and there you go. I mean, I'm glad that they didn't pull up instantly like that helicopter did. And 44 minutes and somebody's coming down the road. And I hear the gravel way down there. Probably a fucking fracker. No, this old boy in the GMC truck. I tell you what, man. The only time I sweated more than this was my firstborn son was being born. I passed out. This got me nervous, man. I swear to God. I swear to God. I feel like a wicked in a Baptist church. Oh, Lord have mercy. Thanks, bro. Them prayers and just good energy. That's what I like because I see prayers as good energy. I think y'all already know that too. Prayers, good energy, wishing, hoping. It's all putting something positive out there, doing for each other. Even when it's something like this, I would have sat and watched with y'all. I would have put this off at least on a tab. You know, we always got 4 or 5, 50 tabs up. I don't want to see no cage. That's our brother Matt right here, by the way. I don't want to see no cage, Jared. But I've been sitting here thinking about my mortality and my real meaning of my citizenship and my rights and blah 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 in America that I really don't have. That law enforcement just showed me. And like I said, I will be showing y'all. I hate to keep putting this up, but I know it's like, well, why didn't you get that, Bill? I was up in the meadow. There's no Wi-Fi or electricity, nothing up there. I live very raw up there. Me and Karen got one little power thing we can run a fan off of at night. It gets all the way to 68 at night. So a little fan helps out, but no, there's not much up there. And then and that's where they were. So I filmed them for as long as I could. And thanks, Alana. Yeah, I got back eyes. Y'all can't tell my demeanor's a little bit, and maybe later on, if I feel like it, I might take a look back at this video and just see how I calm myself down, so I can learn from myself and learn from listening to people in the tribe. I gotta go up there and check on Karen in a minute too. So it's been about 46 minutes, 47 minutes. So coming up on 47 minutes. So thanks, Eddie. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, really. Like I said, this is one thing we can't do a lot for each other. This is what I've been saying for the last 10 years, especially the last 6 or 7 years. We can't do a lot for each other, but what we can do, we can. And that's when we try to do those things at least. It's when it's like, well, I can't go rescue Bill or I can't help Bill get out of jail, so, oh, poor Bill. No, just, hey, I can watch him for a minute, make sure the cops ain't going to get him. We can watch each other's back. Thank you all, everybody on here, all of you, for watching my back, because that's really what you're doing. And we need to do this for each other. So anytime that any one of you or anybody else out here that ever sees, I don't care if you know me or not, if you feel like you're being attacked or you feel like law enforcement is coming after you, if you feel like city people, city managers or something like the barbecue smoke staying in your backyard, start filming it. At least you got that to keep your good name. Because if this ever came out in an article, could y'all imagine the headline? You know, hillbilly pot farmers go crazy on law enforcement. Film at 11, and I ain't even a hillbilly. Motherfuckers, that'd be the first thing I'd say in court. I ain't a hillbilly, you dumbass. I'm a swamp rat. They drive me crazy, y'all. Whew, man, y'all. We're free in here though, Santa, and we're free to talk to each other, and we're free. We're free to be friends, to be allies, to be brothers and sisters, to be tribe. We're free to do that. They can't take that from us. That's why they make us hate each other. That's why they use the TV, the internet, and all that. Fear is the enemy, and they know how to use it. That's the thing. They make us fear each other, and then we're stuck in this thing. If I let's say if I kept my fear of not trusting people online, why would I even put this up? If I feared my what I'm doing or how I'm living, I wouldn't be able to put this camera up and say, hey man, I think the police might be coming up here. They would just have the sheriff's just been over my house for the last 30 minutes. So we gotta learn to deal with each other and trust each other, because we're pitted against each other, and that's like Jared and Mania. I'm sorry, I'm scrambling my brain. Claudia, Debbie, all of y'all really. When you're talking about your individual um, strength and peak of knowledge that you like to talk about, you always throw in there that our brotherhood is important. that unity will defeat this evil that's coming on. We all see the evil, but we got to stop with each other. And this is why. So y'all watching my back. So thank you. Namaste. I love you. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Things like that mean more to me than gold or even a good name. Riches can't have somebody not watching your back. And I do remember saying when I got on here, I did feel lonely for a minute because the two guys were gone that could have helped me. I felt physically, and all the ladies was in the house, and Ken's still out there. I'm gonna go out there and check on her in a minute. And it wasn't cool then, and I felt really alone, and I didn't feel like nobody had my back. And y'all made me think different, so thank you for that. I still think I'm gonna reevaluate some of this stuff, and I'm gonna get to the bottom of this now. This is one for sure. Anybody I know out there, and there's a few of you that's on here right now, so I'm just gonna go ahead and let you know. I'm gonna be asking you some questions and asking you some of them favors that I've done for you. So you know what I'm talking about out there in the intelligence world. We're gonna be talking. I want to know who did this. I want to know why this helicopter was flying over here. I want to know if it was just something as a casual 5-year reminder of don't grow pot in West Virginia, or if there's something else going on, or if this is tied into anything else that I'm doing or anybody else they think are doing. Because that's it. They don't know nothing. I want to let y'all know something about law enforcement. Now, when they know that you did something, they don't talk to you. You ever figured that one out yet? When law enforcement knows that you did something, they don't ask you what you did. When they start asking you what you did, they're trying to fish it out of you. Now, they can lie to you and tell you they know, but it's when they don't say nothing, that's when they got something. So if the cop's running his mouth, they ain't got nothing. For all police in West Virginia, I just want to say one thing. Fuck the police. I'm tired of this shit, man. You made me this way. I'm a loving, caring brother of planet Earth. I'm a human being, and American law enforcement made me a hater. I don't like you motherfuckers. I don't trust you. You're not there to protect and serve. You got all the laws in your favor. You got all the courts in your favor. You got all the white supremacy in your favor. You got everything in your favor with your little make America great fucking police motherfuckers. Fuck you. You made me. You made me. And you best be glad I didn't turn into the monster that you are. I just hate you. I don't want to see no demise for you. I don't want to see you get hurt. I don't wish ill on you like you do on us, like you do on we the people, like you do on my brothers and sisters, you cocksucking sellout motherfuckers to the human race. You won't really know what I think. Come fly over my fucking family, harass old women and old men. And I ain't old man, by the way, you motherfuckers. That's what, and get me all riled up. Where, thank God, I got brothers and sisters out here to put reason back in my mind. Reason leaves our mind when we're afraid, y'all. I just want to say that to everybody, the normal, regular human beings out there, not law enforcement creatures and narcissistic fucking sociopaths that don't mind ruining people's lives over bullshit plants and laws and their masters' wishes. But the rest of y'all out there, we see them as cruel and unusual because they are, y'all. This ain't the way it's supposed to be. We're normal people. We're just trying to live. Our only thing we did wrong, we the people, the only thing we did wrong was trust other people, representatives, and we trusted the Republic. We trusted the Republic to take care of our interests, and they took care of corporate interests instead. And they hired these thug ass police to take care of their corporate interests. Even if it's just growing a plant to whatever. You can't get their money. You can't get a penny of their money, and you'll have these thug ass bastards flying over your house. Go tell people to be free. Go tell people to be free and how to be free. Go tell people, like that director did in Hollywood, that Aaron Russo, that you don't have to pay illegal federal income tax. A lot of people stand up, and a lot of people pay for it, and it puts thoughts like that in people like me and y'all. I see your comments. It puts it in all of our minds. So I don't want to think like this. I don't want to feel like this. I shouldn't even be having to go through this. Regular fucking Monday. Wow, big deal. You know? I thought my biggest problem today was how many times the sun was going to get under the clouds so I could go do some weeding in my garden. I thought that was going to be my biggest issue today. I didn't know I'd have to get people to watch my back and be out here talking about the realities of our country, our world. This is our world, y'all. This ain't the earth. Y'all see the difference now, the world, the earth. The world is what we create, and we let this happen. It ain't our fault, and we ain't bad people. I'm not gonna sit there and be mad and say, lazy motherfuckers, why'd y'all let this shit happen? But we didn't say no. We didn't contest this. And today, silence is compliance. Silence is consent. If you don't say no, they're gonna do it anyway. So I don't know what page if she brought out all these legal documents on why they couldn't do what they did, and I got them on film doing what they did. And here, almost an hour later, they ain't showed up to show me no warrant or come on this property to do something. They just ripped my constitutional rights out right here in front of everybody, God, everybody, nobody, I'm pretty sure Paige gonna have something to say about that, because she still believes in the Constitution. She's in her 60s. She's a baby boomer. She still believes in this America. She still believes in a two-party system, and she votes, and she believes in all the things that she was told. And I find it sad sometimes that because she knows better, but she believes in it so much that she wants to see it. So she still struggles and works with it and tries to change a system that can't be changed. We're all fucking slaves, y'all. And they just showed with telling you that there's over 100 FEMA camps to hold 12,000 children. You were more worried about the 12,000 children. I wanted to know why they can get away with saying there's 100 FEMA camps and the militias wasn't standing up. That's tyranny. I mean, that's outright prison for citizens. I thought that's what we were supposed to stand up against. But no, man, we can go down to the Bundy Ranch and get some cows back for a fucking farmer. But we can't. So, militia, I don't count on you. That's why I'm a little afraid right now. I ain't even got militia brothers I can count on to come help me with law enforcement. Busting me for no reason. I'd rather trust we the people. I don't trust any groups anymore. I trust tribe. I trust people out here living, trying to be people. That's why I trust. But I think I hear one more car coming down the road. We'll let one more car. You see, I don't get much traffic out here. One of them guys lives down the road, and the other one, I think, was a fracker. And there's a bunch of frackers around here. Beautiful place though. I don't want to leave, and I felt pretty good here till today. I mean, that's what got me bothered, because I'm gonna find out who the fucking snitch is, and there you go. I'm gonna find out, and then probably do nothing. But I will find out. Hopefully by the end of this day, who got the sheriff to come out there. But guess what? It ain't no big secret. It ain't no big secret what you fucking law enforcement fuckers do. Your own people tell on you. Information is easy to buy. And there's a lot of people out there in the intelligence world that are moles for other people. I don't know who they are, but they're moles for other people. They work in the CDC. They work in Washington, D.C. They work for the CIA. They work for the FBI. Many work for DHS. We know what the fuck they're doing. But we're going to find out today. I don't ask many favors. I'm going to ask some favors today. I bet you that. All right, y'all. Well, I guess that other call ain't coming. I'm going to wrap this up for a little while. I'm going to stay right here by the computer or close to it. If I sling this up, I'm going to keep it hard line down here at the porch today. Any more information, I won't leave y'all hanging. And thank you again. Thank you. Thank you for watching my back. I needed that. I needed a boost from humanity today. And it's so strange that it came from the digital world. And it's affecting my physical world. But thank you. That means the world to me. And I'll be there for you too this way anytime I can. I promise you that. You got a brother for life on that one. You have one anyway. It's just good to see it in action, and just nice wind. I'm gonna go cool off and chill out and go check on my kids. And thank you again. I love y'all, and I will. Like I said, that's what I was saying. I'll stay right here by the computer and keep up. Peace. Don't live in fear. Okay, be afraid, but don't live in the fear. And prepare for it, and look for your tribe. Look for your tribe to help you out. And hey, tribe, here they come. I knew I heard them, so they ain't no creeping and creeping and creeping. Nah, yes, another good old boy. All right. I love y'all. Peace, and we'll talk again soon. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.